Hi everyone, it's Alice. So today I've decided to do a tag, so the rapid fire book tag, because I'm not doing a lot of tags and I just felt like doing something a little bit different. I've seen that tag around lately and I thought it was a very good one, so I've decided to do that one. So let's get started because it's supposed to be super quick. So I have written down the questions, so that's it, just so I can read them and be quicker. So the first question is ebook or physical book. So this one is easy. Physical book, definitely anytime. Second question, paperback or hardback. I really love hardbacks, but I'd say paperback probably because it's just easier to take around with you. Third question, online or in-store book shopping. In-store book shopping. I'd say it's just the nicest way. I also like to order things online that I can't find in my bookstores, and also it's very exciting to get a little parcel at some point, you know, like a week later. I love it. Fourth question, trilogies or series. I really don't know about that one because it really depends. I'm gonna say maybe trilogies, because the series, you never know when it's gonna finish, so that's sometimes the thing, but yeah, let's say trilogies. I'm really not sure. Fifth question, heroes or villains? Villains. Yeah, definitely villains. A lot more interesting, I think. A book you want everyone to read. His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman. This is, I don't know, a book that I love so much that I've reread so many times and that I think everybody should read, because it's good for everybody, even including adults. It's just a wonderful, wonderful book, and I wish everybody could read it and enjoy it. So that's it. Seventh question, recommend an underrated book. Not really think about anything right now. Maybe Under the Skin by Mitchell Faber. I think that's the author. I'm not quite sure of his name, but you know, I feel like there was a lot of talk going on when the movie was released, but that we never really talk about the book, and I read it last year and it was just wonderful. I really, really enjoyed it. So, and also I need to read more about that author too, but yeah, probably just the only one I can think about right now. Eighth question, the last book you finished. So I have finished the last book yesterday by Becky Chambers, so that's Record of the Spaceborne Few, the last one of the trilogies. So good. The last book you bought, that one was Fabric of the Cosmos by Brian Greene, that I had already bought last year, but I had to leave it in France, so I decided to buy a second copy to read it again here. 10th question, weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? I cannot remember. I seriously cannot remember. I use papers all the time, stuff here and there, but nothing really weird, so I'm not gonna, you know, invent a story for you. Yeah, I'm kind of boring, so nothing very special. 11, used books, yes or no? Yes, definitely. I really like new books too. I don't mind used books at all. If they're not in too bad conditions, I'd say. Well, it doesn't really matter at the end, but yeah. I'd say, you know, it's better, let's just reuse books. If you don't want to read your books, just give them back and then other people can enjoy them. 12th question, top 3 favorite genres. Literary fiction, because that's mostly what I read. Science fiction probably, and fantasy. Poetry, that I wish I could read a little bit more this year, but I haven't. Yeah, that's about it. 13th question, borrow or buy? Well, I would say I'd rather buy, but I'm borrowing most of my books from the library because here it's just a bit too expensive in Australia to buy all of them. I cannot afford that, and I used to work in a bookstore when I was in France and I had a discount, so that was helping a lot. But now, yeah, so I'm just borrowing most of my books. But when I really do like books, I just end up buying them anyway. So 14th question, characters or plot? That's a very interesting one. I would say probably characters, because I think even if not a lot is going on in a book, I can still be very interested, whereas even if you have like a very good plot and the characters feel a bit, you know, weak, I just, yeah, nah, at some point it's not going to work with me. 15th question, long or short books? So this, I don't know, I really don't know, it just really depends. For some books, you know, short is better and some long is better, and I don't know, I can't answer that question, so I'm just going to pick one. Let's say long, that's it. 16th, long or short chapters? So that's an easy one, short chapters. I think a lot of people do like shorter chapters because it's easier to read, I think. You know, when you're breaking through the books, you feel like you're going faster while reading. 17th question, name the first 3 books you can think of. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, His Dark Materials I've just told you about, and Please Look After Mum. 18th, book that makes you laugh or cry. Cry, probably Nothing Holds Back the Night. I think that's the title of the book by Delphine de Vigan. I'm not sure because I read it in French, so I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, this book has made me cry. Please Look After Mum has made me cry too, and probably The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet for laugh, because that's one I've read very recently and it was great. 19th, Our World or Fictional Worlds? Fictional worlds, I really like, you know, literary fiction too, when things are happening in something that's really realistic too, but I just really like fictional worlds. I think it's just great. Audiobooks, yes or no? So would you believe it, I have never read or heard an audiobook, so I really need to, I really need to improve that very soon, but I just been reading all the time, and I don't know, I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy it, so I need to give it a go. 21, do you ever judge a book by its cover? Who doesn't? Of course I do, all the time. And I know sometimes you shouldn't, because covers are just, you know, sometimes you can have a beautiful cover and the book is just atrocious, and sometimes what's inside is just great and you would never have picked that book if you had seen the cover before, you know. So I do, not great, but I do. 22, book to movie or book to TV adaptations? I don't know. Let's say book to TV adaptations, because why not? 23, a movie or TV show you prefer to its book? So that's easy. I've just read Still Alice by Lisa Genova. I enjoyed the book, but I did not enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the movie, so that's it. And last question, 24, series or standalones? Oh, that's a hard one, because I really like just, you know, sometimes you do not need a series, but I do really like series, so I'm going to say series. Because, yeah, I'm the type of person I can never get enough. When it's just good, I just want more and more and more, so that's it. Okay, well, that was me. Hopefully it was quick enough for you, and I tag everyone who wants to do this video. And yeah, just let me know what you thought about that, and if you are intending to do the tag too. That'd be very interesting. See ya!